Okay, so here's the deal. I want to talk to you guys about the importance of having a designated shipping station. I don't know about you guys, but I have shipped packages in the most awkward places and positions. And it used to not only be inconvenient to not have a designated area for shipping, but it was a real strain and it took a lot of time to get shipping done. So let me take you way back. Let me take you way back to when I was selling on eBay and I was only doing, 20 packages a month, and then I started scaling up and I had maybe 100 active items and I was selling like 1 or 2 packages a day. My shipping obstacles were strange, to say the least. I would ship anywhere. I would literally ship anywhere. Sometimes I just packaged them up really quick on my dining room table. If my dining room table was cluttered with the kids' crap, then I would do it on the floor of the living room while I watched TV. I would do it sometimes on the kitchen counter. It was literally wherever I had a chance to package the item. And as for printing the shipping label, I didn't have a designated office. I had a printer that was up in my bedroom and it was there because that was where the most convenient place was at the time and I really didn't have another place to put it. So I would print the labels using my laptop in the living room, and I was really unsure if the label was going to print correctly, so I would print them one at a time. And every time I would hit print in the living room with my laptop, I would have to run upstairs and grab each label individually as it printed to make sure that it printed. And if you're asking why I didn't just take the laptop upstairs to do all the printing, it's because I had to leave it plugged in because it was a piece of crap and there was like a baby around. It would have been too much, and just, at the time it made sense. At the time it made sense. I was literally weighing the packages using my shipping scale on the end table. I was storing poly mailers and boxes in my coat closet. It was a mess, to say the least. It was inconvenient, it was erratic, and it took forever. I mean, let's just be honest, it took forever. So flash forward some time, I'm starting to get some more items in my eBay store. I've ramped up to 200, 300, 400 items, and I start looking at having a designated office space. Well, the only place that I could create an office was in our basement. Lucky for me, we were already having our basement area renovated. And when I say renovated, I don't mean having it done really fancy. I'm talking about just having a few walls put up and sectioning off some area and putting some really super thin commercial grade carpet on the floor because it was just concrete. I'm also talking about just putting some drywall on the ceiling because it was all open beam. It was as unfinished as any basement could be. So we were in the process of throwing up some walls, putting that carpet in, and I realized I want an office space. So I made one of the rooms that was getting walled off an office. So now I have an office space, but I'm still doing the same kind of shipping routine, except now it's just kind of designated to one place. I mean, I have a computer desk, I have a place for my printer, and I have all of my poly mailers and everything in one central location, but I was still doing that thing where I was packaging items on my computer desk with the computer there and the keyboard, and the printer was sitting right there. And so every day I was shipping items, I was like shoving the keyboard out of the way and like trying to fold jeans or trying to package items in bubble wrap while either on my lap or on this computer desk that had all this other stuff in the way. And it was still taking me forever, but at least everything was centralized in one location. But but it still wasn't efficient. So as my store grew and grew and I started getting more and more packages going out every day, I realized I had to do something. And so I decided that I was going to put a table in my office so that I could stand up and ship packages. But the problem with just having a table is then every single supply that you need for shipping is on the table. And so that takes up the room that you have to work. So I perused Pinterest and I found some ideas. Now, I hate spending money if I don't have to. I really hate it, especially when it's a chunk of money. But I realized if I was going to grow my eBay store, if I was going to be expected to ship out dozens of items and I was gonna have to do it fast because I had other things going on. If I didn't have all day to do shipping, I was gonna have to be more efficient. So I bit the bullet and I decided to purchase a workbench. And the reason why I selected a workbench was because it had a nice high counter height, whatever you want to call it, counter height table, and it had shelves and it had drawers and it had a pegboard so that I could hang things like tape, and I had a place to put all of my shipping supplies, and I had all of the supplies up and out of the way, and I had a nice waist-high workspace to work with. And because of having a shipping station, I am able to ship out packages quickly and efficiently, and it's headache-free. The only thing I use for that area is shipping goods. I'm able to keep it nice and tidy, and it's just super convenient. And having something that's so convenient makes all of my work more efficient because I'm not spending all of my time doing shipping in weird, awkward, strange ways. So I'm gonna take you over and show you So I'm going to take you over and show you my shipping station. You've probably seen it in clips and bits and pieces in my other videos, but I want to actually show you all of the functions of it. So if you are thinking that you want to have a shipping station as well, maybe you can get some ideas, maybe you can kind of see what I'm talking about a little bit more. And you know, this workbench, it does take up a pretty good amount of room, but it fits nicely in an office. It could probably fit nicely in a dining room if you don't have an office space to work with. If you can't have something like a shipping station, I still highly recommend having a designated place to do shipping, especially if you are trying to ramp up a business and trying to get a lot of things out in an efficient amount of time. All right, in closing, I'm going to take you over and I'm going to show you my shipping station. Let's go. Okay, so this is my shipping area. There's a whole lot of other nonsense in the room. We're just going to ignore all that, okay? So the item itself is a workbench. I got it from Menards and I believe it was either $80 or $90. So I'm just gonna start at the top and work my way down. What I really like about it is the shelf. So on this shelf, I just have a series of baskets, and these baskets I did just pick up at Dollar Tree. So, you know, I paid $1 a piece for them, and I just use them for holding poly mailers. Like these are my decorative 10 by 13 poly mailers. Obviously, you know, there's a roll of bubble wrap. I eventually want to get some sort of hanging contraption right here. I want to have some sort of a hanging contraption so that I can take this and hang it. See how that would work? Hang it from the ceiling so that it is not sitting on top of my poly mailers. But then I have just like my plain poly mailers and my smaller ones here. And then in this little, again, got it Dollar Tree, I have my shipping labels sitting right here because right next to it is my computer desk with my, you know, printer. And so that's what I have on the top. I have all of my poly mailers and everything so that when I'm standing here doing shipping, I can just reach up, grab a poly mailer and do that. So now we're gonna come down and we've got the pegboard. So I haven't utilized the pegboard a whole lot. I really don't know if I need to utilize it more than I am because it seems to be working pretty well. But, you know, I have my priority shipping tape here. I have some scissors here. I have my thank you stickers sitting here, so it's really easy for me to just grab when I'm doing shipping. I have some brown shipping paper sitting up there, and that's really all I have on my pegboard. That's it. But I just picked up, you know, these little hooks from, I don't know, Menards, I think. I think I picked them up when I got the workbench. And then moving down, we have the Workspace. Look at all that Workspace. So this was actually just like a, what is it? Like a plywood, but I went ahead and put down, what is this? Shelf liner. There we go. It's like that shelf liner paper, and I picked it up at Dollar Tree. Go figure, because I don't get like everything at Dollar Tree. I picked up one roll. Actually, I picked up 2 rolls because I use this in 2 places. I'll show you the next place. So I picked up 2 rolls, and so essentially I just put 1 roll on this piece here, and it's just so that it looks a little more pretty. I didn't want I didn't want exposed plywood while I was shipping because I didn't want it to splinter or anything on me. But obviously, you know, I have my shipping scale here. I have my wonderful sandwich baggies for packaging items. I have my business cards and thank you cards. I have a Sharpie. This is my cup of number tags. So every time a pair of jeans sells, I just pull it out of the pocket, stick it back into this cup. And then this cup is able to, I know that these numbers are inactive, so I just grab these numbers whenever we're doing new listings. And, oh look, a lint roller. I have these here. These came from Dollar Tree as well. They're just little cardboard file folders, and I keep all of my shipping receipts in here. There's, oh look, measuring tape, a snack, and then my tape gun with my eBay tape on it. So that is what that part looks like. And then, we have a drawer. So in this drawer, I just have like some extra notebooks. I have my label maker. I got some more hooks in case I need them. Some priority stickers. A couple more of these organizers from Dollar Tree in case I need them. Some address labels. Some fragile stickers. My business cards and thank you cards, more baggies, some plain packaging tape, priority mail stickers, some candy, you know, and some, oh, dryer sheet. Oh, there is one left in there. Some dryer sheets, and then some safety pins, tape, clothespins, box cutter. So that's super convenient, is it not? So then we just close that little drawer, and then below we have all of the priority supplies and more tape. So here we have a giant box of eBay tape, which of course, you know, I paid $0 for. I use all of my eBay shipping supply coupons to purchase that tape. There's some eBay poly mailers in here. When they run out up here, when they run out, I have some more here. I have my priority mail bubble mailers. I do my flat rates on top of that. And then here is just a series of, there's some legal flat rates, and then just a series of mailing boxes and regional boxes. And they are grouped together, smallest to biggest. And then there's the backups down here, because when I order, I tend to order a lot, because it seems like if I don't order a lot, I run out. And then those are some poly mailers. Those are really big. Those are like 14.5 by 19. Those are really big. And then, oh, there's some more eBay bubble mailers. And here's some more decorative poly mailers for when these decorative poly mailers run out. So that in a hole, you know, on the hole is my shipping station. And also I went ahead and sprung for one of these heavy duty memory foam mats so that when I'm standing doing shipping, I'm not standing on this carpet, because like I was telling you, oh look, there's something. Like I was telling you, this is like really thin commercial grade carpet on top of concrete. So this floor is not very good for my feet. So I stand on this mat when I'm doing my shipping. So that's my shipping station. That's it. That's my shipping station. I love it. I am obsessed with it. I love it. And I really didn't invest a whole lot of money in it. Like I said, I think the workbench itself was $80 or $90 at Menards. I will do my best to find that link and put it in the video description. But you can find workbenches like that anywhere. I believe it's 4 feet wide. It's the 4 feet wide one. There was a 6 foot wide one, and I was like, whoa, that's too big. So I believe it's 4 feet. So I'm going to do my best to find it on the website so that you guys have something to reference. I'll put the link in the video description. And then really everything else was really cheap to invest. You know, I used organizational baskets from Dollar Tree, and you know, a lot of those shipping supplies are free. All of the priority mail shipping supplies are free. You just order from USPS.com. The eBay tape was free. A lot of the eBay mailers are free because I use my my shipping supply coupon that I get quarterly from eBay. And then of course I always tend to buy really inexpensive poly mailers, and those links are also in the video description. I always have the links for the poly mailers that I use because I always try to find the cheapest ones. But that's my shipping station. So realistically, for less than $120, you can get set up with this very, very similar station. You know, the little peg hooks, those don't cost very much either. I think I got like a big assorted package for like $5 or $6 at Menards, which would be probably the same at any home supply store. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope I gave you some ideas. I hope I inspired you a little bit to create your own shipping station so you can be nice and efficient and feel good when you're doing packaging. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and let me know. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed, I hope you will. Thank you again so much for watching. I will see you with my next video. Bye.